I'm dietitian Madhi from Healing Hands Clinic and I welcome you all. Today I'm going to talk about curd, which is an integral part of the Indian diet. In today's video, I'll be discussing on the different benefits of curd and the correct ways of eating it. So let's start with the benefits of eating curd. First, curd is a good source of protein. Around 100 grams of curd contains approximately 7 grams of protein. Not only curd is a very good source of protein, but also the protein present in curd is highly bioavailable. So, curd is a very good option for proteins for both the vegetarians and non-vegetarians. Curd is also a good source of CLA. CLA is conjugated linoleic acid, also called as omega-6 fatty acid. CLA increases the fat loss in the body. Thus, eating curd regularly is directly related to lower body weight, lower BMI, and a smaller waist circumference. Curd is also an excellent source of vitamin B12. So those of you who suffer from anemia or lower red blood cell count should consume curd on a regular basis. Cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death in India. Most of these cardiac arrest occurs because of high blood pressure. So those of you who suffer from hypertension, make sure that you include curd in your diet on a regular basis because curd is a good source of calcium and magnesium. Studies have shown that calcium and magnesium controls both the systolic and diastolic blood pressure. In today's time, when a lot is talking about immunity boosters, did we know that curd can also boost our immunity? Curd is a very good source of zinc, and studies have shown that zinc is directly related to high immune system. Besides, curd is also related to lower or fewer vaginal infections. Human body is a host to a number of microorganisms. 90% of these microorganisms reside in our gut, that is the intestine. Most of these microorganisms are good. When there is an imbalance between the good bacteria and the bad bacteria, that's when you fall prey to a number of illnesses. Or if you have taken a recent course of antibiotics, you have to make sure to include curd in your diet. Curd is a good source of lactic acid bacteria, also called as lactobacillus. So remember, if you were on recent medication or if you are not well, you have to take curd to avoid bloating, indigestion and acidity. So now let's talk about the correct ways of eating curd. Most of us add table salt or refined sugar while eating curd. But did you know this is a wrong practice? Because both of these are highly processed and full of chemicals which can decrease the beneficial properties of curd. So, does that mean we cannot eat salty curds or raitas? No, it's not that. You can always replace table salt with rock salt or black salt and replace refined sugar with jaggery powder or mishri. There's a common question associated with the consumption of curd as to whether it can be eaten in the evenings or not. Usually it is seen in the southern part of India where people end their meals with curd rice. As the sun sets, the body temperature starts dropping and mucus production increases, further aggravating the symptoms. Of course, most of us will not face any issue if you consume curd in the evening time. However, if you have a pre-existing illness such as breathing problems like bronchitis, asthma or allergic rhinitis, try avoiding curd in the evening, because eating curd at this time can aggravate the mucus production, resulting in further complications. So if you are someone who is suffering from indigestion, bloating or acidity, make sure that you combine curd with natural sweeteners like honey, mishri or jaggery powder. Curd can also be combined with a fruit, because curd being a good source of probiotics and fruit is a good source of prebiotics. Prebiotics are a good food for the probiotics. So when you combine the two food items and eat, the count of the good bacteria in the body goes high, thus keeping you away from different problems like indigestion, acidity, bloating, constipation and diarrhea. You should eat curd that is fresh, naturally sweet, not kept in the refrigerator and set in a clay pot. Avoid eating curd that is stale or the curd that has turned sour. Curd being a good source of probiotics should be eaten to relieve you of different digestion problems like acidity, bloating, diarrhea and constipation. If you found this video beneficial and informative, do include curd in your diet on a regular basis. Also, do share this video with your family and friends for them to reap the benefits of this superfood. We'll be coming up with more interesting and informative topics in the future, so stay tuned. Thank you.